Detective Superintendent Rebecca Smith seems to be using Nicola Bully's disappearance as an excuse to show her toned physique, who wears a sleeveless dress in February. To those who say, doesn't matter what people wear to work, yes it does, when they are police officer. Who wears a sleeveless dress to February? How about anybody that owns a dang jacket? I would have asked if you ever thought about that for a single second, but we know for fact the answer was no. Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video for the day. We're going back into r/NotHowGirlsWork, and if you guys would like to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, and if you guys have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications. We're getting pretty darn close to 70,000. That would be super awesome to hit that. We will have to reintroduce the hymen inspections to salvage marriage. Modern H's would simply have a V rejuvenation and the implant surgery in response. None of those sound like viable words when put together. Why are you obsessed with virgins? If you want virgins, you can get virgins from Eastern European countries. They will be loyal and loving wives. No BS, seriously. But they will ask anywhere from $20,000 to $200,000 as pre-marriage safety deposits, just in case you dump her. Most women want a man that is over 6 feet tall, has six-pack abs, and a six-figure income. That is why 80% of women chase after those men. Men normally don't have value until they are about 30 years. Women have value from 18 to 25 years old. A 30-year-old woman trying to find a man to settle down and have kids is almost an impossible task. By the time she finds that man and gets married, she will be 35 years old, and that's a geriatric pregnancy, and the risk for downs go up. Dude, why you giving off I think WebMD is a credible source vibes? Learning about girlfriend's past, M24F24. So, I just learned about my girlfriend's past, and it's really messing with me. We've been dating for 9 months, and she was the person I lost my virginity to. I've never really been comfortable with casual ass, so it was tough to know that she had been with other people, but her number was low, so I got over it quickly. She went into more detail and said that she had a 5-month hookup with a guy dealing hard substances in a roach-infested apartment. This has really affected me, as we were both highly educated, very successful people, and I just don't see how she could ever be attracted to someone like that. I feel like the person she hooked up with is not near my league, or hers for that matter, and it's kind of affecting how I value her. Like, if a guy like that could get with her, I just don't see her as a valuable to me anymore. I love her, but learning that has been incredibly hurtful. TLDR, a girlfriend told me she slept with a hard substance dealer, hurting my perception of her and how I value her. Yeah, I feel like things started going downhill the second he brought up, oh yeah, but her number was low. Now, as the matter presently stands, women are postponing marriage into their late 20s and even 30s, in part to indulge their hypergamy. The result of this is that they share a limited number of men they find desirable, leaving large numbers of men celibate. Society runs on male investment. The result is large numbers of uninvested men who do not generate the surplus resources society needs because they cannot get access to women. In addition, these women produce no children, imposing additional costs on society down the road. Ah yes, you know, because if you have a kid, it's totally not an 18+ year financial commitment. The women will be a tax burden in their old age, as their cats will be unable to support them. The point is that while women are under no obligation to provide any given man with as or a relationship, the women do in fact impose a serious cost to society by essing their way through their 20s. Therefore, it would be in society's interest to levy a tax on women who remained unmarried beyond a certain age to defray defray the cost they impose on all of us. We could call it the bachelorette tax, which sounds a bit better than a spinster tax or an H tax. The cost would be, say, 2% of her after-tax income. The tax would kick in at 23. Widows, members of her religious orders, and divorcees with children would be exempted. Some people really do wake up and get a double shot espresso as stupid, don't they? Note, before Reddit sends me another message offering help with mental health issues I don't have, at least not in any large degree, I should point out that this is intended to be a theoretical discussion to see what counter-arguments people will make. Wouldn't the catch be, though, that in order to have a proper counter-argument, you have to have a proper point of view in the first place? Who would you marry? Why, Islam may soon be the only option for Western men. Yeah, gosh darn it, people making money on the internet from content creating, those people suck. Gentlemen, if a woman you are talking to tilts her head, it is a sign she is romantically interested in you. 100% of men who are not autistic are subconsciously aware of this, but conscious awareness is helpful. What other body languages do you know? Ah yes, much like the dogs whenever you say something to them, you tilt the head because, yes, I totally want to do things with you. Look, my head tilts sometimes when I read these videos, but that's just me trying to contemplate the level of stupid you got going on here. That don't mean I want to hold hands in public with yous. The only asset Asia has given the world are hot, subservient women with tiny cooters. Other than that, we don't really need it. If anything, the quality of life worldwide would increase if China just deleted all male babies instead. Shame they didn't. Look, I think at this point in time, the only baby that anybody would have considered, yeah, back in time I probably should have fetus deletist, I feel like might be your parents. Plus also, Asian countries gave us anime, and I think that's pretty darn swell. Hey, listen, I'm sorry I said what I said and wanted to ask if you would want to give me a chance and go to a movie or something. I don't think so. Why not? Give me one good reason. Well, the only time we talked, you called me a clunk and told me to off myself. And I said I was sorry. Come on, just give me one chance. No, I'm just not interested. Please stop messaging me. Wow, you won't even give me one chance? You really are a clunk. And you know what? I'm not sorry. I tried to make things right and you still won't give me a chance. You are worthless and will never find a nice guy like me, hopefully. And once you realize what a clunk you were, you will be stuck with all of the assholes who have you and leave and have a bad life. Okay, bye-bye. One of the weirdest and contradictory and stupidest things I will ever consistently see on these is the whole, you will never find anyone like me, and first thing that comes to my mind, and hopefully anybody that has to read that is, with any due luck, hopefully I won't ever run into anybody like you. And what do you mean you don't want to date me or give me a second chance? I only told you to end your life one time. Also, way to go with that last little pissy rant, the good old paragraph and everything. You're the only person in the world that would wonder why a person like the person you're talking to doesn't want to spend the rest of your life with you, and it shows, and it's unfortunately a very common thing between these dimwads. Whacking it! The differences. Men and women. Wait, hold up. Two of those has me thinking, who out here getting horny at Lowe's? For the record, the tool brand name is Snap-on, not Strap. I know I'm gonna get downvoted so hard for this. I'm some kind of self-hating misogynist, which I am definitely not, so please don't take it that way. In my opinion, if you are the female partner and you are not feeling emotionally turned off by your partner or going through trauma, etc., then S is the easiest thing in the world. Usually my husband and I have matching libidos and that's great. But if I'm not in the mood, and taking BCP and stims is definitely shutting down that area of my brain right now, I just let him do his thing. It doesn't bother me and doesn't require me to do a whole lot. He definitely prefers it if I'm into it, but we just kinda laugh it off, and I'm not, and carry on. He knows it's not personal. I don't really see any reason to shut him down, It costs me nothing and it's even better for our our relationship than long dry spells. Yeah, great for you being the exclusive person to this statement, but I'm fairly certain that that is not the status quo. If your partner is not up for it, then they are not up for it. If it is a negative mental state kind of thing, then doing the hot dog dance is very much the last thing that should be on anybody's minds. Ladies, eventually AI love bots will be a thing, and when you are elbow deep in a trough of Ben & Jerry's watching Ryan Gosling movies, just remember that you look for reasons not to date that one guy, me or otherwise, because of something superficial. His hobbies, his height, taste in music, job, education level, countries visited, whatever. Stop being shallow. You are here too. And before you judge, remember this, tech support is cheaper than child support. But with that, that is going to have to be it with the video. If you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up the wholesome internet discussions, and if you guys have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications. I'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.